So let's think of an equation which equation is perpendicular and that's a long word too, y equals 1/5 and passes -4, -3. And we're going to have to write an equation of a line, but this is a trick question. All right, so normally we would calculate, we'd figure out what the slope is, blah, 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 blah. But let's graph this, okay? And well, let me write down the options. So I've got x equals -4, x equals -3, y equals -5, and y equals -3. So I'm gonna graph this. Sorry, my line's not the straightest. It's so hard to write on this thing. So y equals, and so I'm going to let each tick mark be 1/5 on the y-axis. So you can have the tick marks represent different things. So on the x-axis, I'm just going to count like this. Like this would be 1, this would be 2, this would be 3, this would be 4, and so on and so forth. And then in this direction, this would be -1, this would be -2, and this would be, oops, not that one, I don't need that one. This would be -4. And then I just realized, like, I live in a completely different space. So let me erase this real quick. So I'm trying to be precise about how I draw this because it really does make a difference when I'm graphing this. But oh, shoot, I want the pen. All right. So first things first, let's go ahead and graph this line. So y equals 1/5 would be like, if I let this equal 1/5, it's going to go, it's a horizontal line because y equals a number is a horizontal line, and it's 1/5. So it's very close to the x-axis. So that's my graph of y equals 1/5. Then the next thing is I need a line that's perpendicular that passes through this point here. So if I count, like if this is -1 and this is -2 and this is -3, then I've got a point right here. This is -4, -3. I went over to the right 4 units, or left down there. So then lastly, we're almost done. I'm going to draw a line that goes through here, well, as best I can, and that is just going to be x equals -4, okay? Which I could have figured out by this, but I wanted to show you guys the visual. So the answer is actually x equals -4, because in order for it to be